Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here, and I think we have enough. Yes, we very much have enough P-chips to get the energy balancer, so let's get that. And I think that's all. Alright, and the last one is Saturn. This is another fun stage, too. And you get rewarded for having the grab upgrade. And we have anti-gravity, or I should say gravity changing, because now we have 2 times normal gravity, and it affects our jumps, and so you can see the mechanic of this stage, and it's pretty neat. Those guys are pretty annoying. I think we can't get over there. Well, I got most of that. Ooh. And there's also spots where the gravity isn't in effect, as you can tell by the holes. Those guys, if you let them live long enough, they will slow time down, which is fairly annoying. Oh, hey, look, something you need Uranus's weapon to get, or we can just do that. I love that ability. And you can tell this can get a little bit tricky. Bubble Bomb is probably my favorite weapon of the game. That, and I really like the Static Shock. If you stand directly above those guys, they can't hurt you. Oh, I have the energy balancer. I don't need to do that anymore. Take all the jumps one at a time, and it's not that bad. What are you trying to do? Like I said, I probably would use the special weapons more if they number 1, refilled at the end of each stage like they do in other Mega Man games, and number 2, if, well, if we don't jump into the spikes. And number 2, if the Mega Arm wasn't so strong. Ooh. Yeah, you just need to lightly hop there, and it takes you, oh gosh. Whew. Really intense jumps. We're here already? Well, where's my crystal? I'm gonna have to come back and find it. How did I miss the crystal? Ah, but this is Saturn. He's fun to battle, too. want to be like underneath him when he does that time freeze. There you go. Okay, so apparently I have to go back to Saturn to find the crystal there. But for beating Saturn, we get a really insanely powerful weapon. We got the Black Hole Bomb. Or just the Black Hole. And we get Rush Jet. Once again, we're getting the Rush utility last. Didn't really intend that, but clearly we haven't needed it. Alright, let's see if we can find that. Where did I miss it? It's probably right here. Which you need Rush Jet to get to. Yep. That's one minor thing I don't really like, is that there's a couple stages that you almost have to come back to in order to get the crystal. Either Pluto or Uranus, one of those, because you need each other's weapons in order to get that. And we don't have... oh, I have full energy tanks, that's nice. I'll just meet you guys back at the stage select screen. I'll probably stop at Dr. Light's lab and pick up the full weapon refill as well. Alright, yeah, really missing an exit utility here. Let's go to Dr. Light's lab. There is also a way you can access the lab from the stage select screen somehow. Oh, and once we have all 4 crystals, you just have to get the power generator. No P-chips are required. You just have to go to the lab and make sure you pick it up. Otherwise, you might forget to do that. Let's get some W-Tank. You can only recharge one of your weapons. We'll grab a couple of these, because I'm sure they'll be useful. And S. It works like an M-Tank, and we need 120, so that's a lot. And I believe you're only allowed to carry one of those. Alright, we are all finished here. And let's see... oh, pressing select gets you to the lab from the stage select. Alright. Now to get to the old stages... ah, you press the B button to get to the old stages. Not really intuitive, but there's something you can test out. Now we'll go battle Terra, who has a seemingly obvious weakness. I finally destroyed all the space stations. Fool, Mega Man! You have meddled with my plan for the last time. We could have created a new world for all robots. How can I face my master now? I must redeem myself by blowing you to pieces. Oh, that thing freezes us. That thing freezes us. Okay. Oh, they got us. But that's okay, we can trade blows with this guy and still beat him anyways. But we probably would have beat him faster if we just punched him in the face. So keep that in mind. Plus we'd keep the battlefield level. But we get a weapon for beating him. That's another nice thing that the Game Boy Mega Man's introduced, is that each of them had an additional weapon, a ninth weapon if you will, from beating one of these Mega Man killers, which I don't think Terra's really a Mega Man killer, but it's one of the, he's one of the special bosses. We get the Spark Chaser, which is another insanely powerful weapon. That noise is annoying. That noise is really annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. Ah. Well, that's better. Must just get off the menu really quickly, and Wily now has a Death Star. So that's interesting. And now we're going into the final stages. Or stage. Stages? I think it's just one giant stage. Which we're going to get into... Well, no, there's multiple stages because there's this stage. We'll get into the stage next time.